class today, geometry students, on this Monday the 23rd. I hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you're ready to learn some math and work hard in class today, like we do hopefully every class period. Let's go ahead and get started with today's announcements. First and foremost, let's see, schedule for the week. Okay, don't hold me to this, but here's what we're going to try to do this week. We're going to try to work on a review sheet today and tomorrow. Okay, today and tomorrow. On Wednesday, we're going to take our Chapter 10 test. On Wednesday, the Chapter 10 test. On Thursday, we're going to start Chapter 11, okay? We're going to have notes and homework, and of course Friday, there's no school. That's kind of a generic rundown of the week. I'm not sure if that'll be exactly what we do, but that's our plans for this week. You will have a test on Wednesday, that's for sure, okay? Test on Wednesday. Turn in page 521, please. Check right now and make sure your name is on it. I'm still getting homework being turned in the month of March. 9th or 10th and 11th graders without a name on it. Please check, and I remind you every day, please check and make sure that your name is on your homework. If you're in Miss Walker's class, be sure and get out all of your papers out of the black folder that are in there that have been graded. Okay, so please get those out and take care of those. Incompletes for Geometry Track 1. Here we go. Alright, now there are 3 people that did not take the quiz. You have until Thursday to take it. You have until Thursday, and that will be it. So by Thursday, that's Charlie, Shin, and Alicia. Any problems on that, let me know. Not sure this keeps popping up. We'll try to get rid of it one more time. Alright, now, this assignment here was given last Thursday. It was due on Friday. I did not get it from a lot of people. Now, some of you are soccer players, and I understand that. Okay, but you still gotta get it turned in by Friday or by Thursday. There's no school Friday. All of these incompletes must be turned in by Thursday, or they will become permanent zeros. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Let's see what else we have here. Anything else? I think that's it. Okay, now back to the video here. If you miss a day of class, it is your job to go to this website here and type in the date that you missed and get caught up. When you come to class, you're doing what we're doing. Okay, so keep that in mind. We're going to work on the review sheet today. Okay. The review sheet for this chapter is very long. In number-wise, it's not that long time-wise, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think how many problems there are exactly. Let's see here. 28 plus 15, that's actually 16. You're counting 33, so 28 plus 16, what, 44? It's about 50 some problems, I believe, but the entire help video, I think, is less than an hour, right at an hour. So it's long problem-wise, but it's not going to take that long to do it. I'm giving you 2 classes to work on it, plus you'll have some time in the evenings also. Please remember, guys, this review sheet will give you 5 bonus points on the test if you complete the entire assignment. For a lot of you, that's the difference between A's, B's, C's, D's, F's, whatever. Please do the review sheet. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I am going to give you a copying assignment tomorrow. Now, I know you don't love me for that, and I'm going to be honest with you. I've told many of you this who have talked to me out in the hallways when I've come by the school or basketball games or whatever. Geometry is my least, by far, favorite subject to teach, okay? And it was my least favorite in high school. I am an Algebra 1, Algebra 2, pre-algebra, calculus, pre-calculus guy. That's what I like to do. But guys, memorization and fill in the blanks is part of a geometry class. I'm trying to help you learn those. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm trying to give you what you need. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a copying assignment tomorrow to keep you busy and also to make sure you're learning these things, okay? Alright, now moving on, here's the review sheet. Hopefully you've copied that down while I've been rambling on, okay? The help video is called Geometry Track 1, March 23rd homework like usual, and the entire review sheet is there. Sometimes we break review sheets up into 2 videos. I did not do that on this video, alright? Now, let's talk about what information you need to know for your fill in the blanks. Are you ready? Get out a pen and paper and write this down. The terms that you need to know are right here. I'm not going to read these to you. You can see them yourself. Please copy them down now at this time. I'm going to move on, so copy them quickly. All of these terms and their definitions will be fill in the blanks on the test. 15 theorems. Look, guys, I'm a reasonable teacher, but some tests are just tough, okay? I really feel like the fill in the blanks are going to be tough. That's my opinion. Okay? So please learn these. You guys lose so many points sometimes on your fill in the blanks. Know them, okay? Also, there's one postulate, postulate 21, that will be on the test. I'm going to try to get some proofs on the test. We need to do more proofs on your test, okay? No, I'm not talking about proving theorems. I'm talking about just proofs in general. If there were any theorems that I told you to know the proofs of, I'm not going to put them on the test, so you don't have to worry about that, alright? Alright, moving on. Now, let's go ahead and get out your quizzes. Let's go over them. Again, there are types of students who don't care, and there are students who care. I hope you're a student who cares. You should want to know why you missed a problem. So please, take good notes. Let's go over your quizzes at this time. By the way, anyone who did not take the quiz is more than welcome to listen to this going over of the quiz. That is totally fine, okay? They're going to take a different quiz. Alright, 11, 12, and 10, 11, and 12. Now, listen to me. I was not super picky on these. I gave credit for stuff that I wasn't looking for as long as they were truly congruent. Okay? We had a theorem that said if two chords are congruent, then their intercepted arcs are congruent. So arc AB, that's the answer I was looking for, is congruent to arc CD. Okay? I have chord AB perpendicular to a diameter. Now we learned that when a diameter is perpendicular to a chord, the diameter cuts the chord in half, and it cuts the arc in half. So if it's cutting the chord in half, that means BE is congruent to AE. So BE is congruent to AE. We also learned this diameter cuts the arc in half. So BC, arc BC, is congruent to arc CA. So arc BC is congruent to arc CA. And then lastly, on this page, number 12, encircle A, AB is congruent to AC. Now, notice I said AB, put a mark here, is congruent to AC. Plus, there's perpendicular marks here. Well, guys, here's what we learned. Listen to me. We learned that when a chord is the same distance from the center as another chord, which they are, both of these chords are the same distance from the center. How do I know that? Because this mark right here that I put on here, this mark here, and this mark here, that means this length here is congruent to this length here. We learned that when two chords are the same distance from the center, those two chords are congruent. So chord DE is congruent to chord FG. But hold it, we also learned a long time ago that if a chord is congruent to a chord in the same circle, then their arcs are congruent. So I can say that arc DE is congruent to arc FG. Alright? Okay, moving on. Now, let's take a look at prop number 13. Angle 2 is a central angle. We learned that a central angle and its intercepted arc will always be congruent. I'm not mad, but I couldn't believe some of you missed this. We've been over this and over this. Angle 2 is a central angle because its vertex is right at the center of the circle. So there's my angle. This angle here is the same as the intercepted arc. So the measure of angle 2 is obviously 145 degrees. Now, angle 1 is what we call an inscribed angle. It's inscribed because its vertex lies on the circle and the endpoints of the angle lie on the circle. What is the intercepted arc of that inscribed angle? This arc right here. Well, we learned that inscribed angles are always half the intercepted arc. So if the intercepted arc is 145, divide that in half and you get 72 and a half degrees. Alright, moving on to number 14. In circle P, find the measures of angles 1 and 2. Guys, generic for male and female. Guys, listen. This is a diameter. It's a diameter because the chord passes through the center of the circle. If that's a diameter, then that means I have a semicircle right here. This is a semicircle. Now, do you see this inscribed angle? Here's the vertex on the circle. Here's the endpoint on the circle. Here's the endpoint on the circle. We had a theorem that said any time that an inscribed angle intercepts a semicircle, that inscribed angle is a right angle. So there we go. The measure of angle 1 is 90 degrees. No problem. Now, we also had a theorem that said whenever a tangent line and a radius intersect at the point of tangency, this line here and this line here will always form a right angle. That's just a theorem that we learn, guys. Anytime that a tangent line and a radius intersect at the point of tangency, it's a right angle, so the measure of angle 2 is also 90 degrees. Alright? And then lastly, number, hold on, my computer's crashing, I think, like always. Alright guys, I'm back. I laid my hands on this thing, casted out the demons, and we are hopefully moving on. I love this computer. Alright, here we go. In circle P, find the measures of angles 1 and 2. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. You don't even need the circle. To be honest with you. I mean, look guys, you have a quadrilateral, quadrilateral, and it's an isosceles trapezoid. How do I know that? Well, I know this side's parallel to this side, and I know this side's congruent to this side. Well, that's an isosceles trapezoid. We know when you have an isosceles trapezoid, this angle is congruent to this angle, and this angle is congruent to this angle. That's just given. They're called base angles. We learned all that. Now, we also know that we have a parallel line here and here, cut by a transversal. Well, this angle here and this angle here, they're called, remember, consecutive interior angles. I'm not bragging, but I remember when I taught you guys this, I said, learn it and learn it well, because we're going to use it all year. I warned you. I told you it was so important. I have told you when we fit certain types of math throughout the year that was important for the rest of the year, and that's one of those things. While consecutive interior angles might be congruent, they might not be, but what we do know for sure is they're always supplementary. So those two angles are supplementary. So I know this angle here is 105. Well, then angle 1 has to be 105 because they're congruent, so there's one answer. The measure of angle 1 is 105. Now, this angle here is 75 because these two angles are supplementary. So measure of angle 2 is 75. Now, Mr. Earhart, that's not fair. You told us the quiz would cover certain problems, not trapezoids. Well, I'm just saying you didn't need the circle. You can use the circle to help you. I have no problem with that. And I think my computers might be crashing again, so I'm going to end the video here. I think, well, actually, I've got to go over the grade still, so I'll be back in a second after I throw this thing out into the street. Okay, guys, moving on. Hopefully you cannot hear what I just said. I'm kidding, just kidding. All right, here we go. Moving on. Last ad, I want you to see that. I can't believe I did that. All right, lastly, here's a list of the A students for the week. Now, we have some newcomers, and we have some old timers that didn't make the list this time, because remember, this 9 weeks we only have one grade. Okay? We only have one quiz. So, some of you are going to enjoy this, and others of you are off the list when you're usually on the list. Have a good attitude, do well on the test, and you're back on the list, okay? The A averages are Jessica Carroll, Chandler Crow, Matthew Dupay, Michael Earhart, Kaylee Heaton, Reagan Keene, Madison Gill, Brian Long, Michael Long, Aaron O'Rear, Bailey Redden, Blake Scallions, Abby, and Jacob. Now, if I didn't call your name and I'm wrong, just email me. We'll talk about it. But I'm not. Now, just so you know, I'm not going to change the rules, though. So, just so you know, if you don't have the A average, you don't have it, okay? And that's for the whole week. So, if you have an A average and you bomb the test, you're still good for the whole week. If you don't have an A average and you get 100 on the test, you're still not good for this week when it comes to A average, okay? We figured that on Monday, and that's it. So, some of you are going to learn what it means to be responsible, especially some of you newcomers. You're going to take advantage of this the wrong way and not do any homework, and then not really understand what we've been learning, or you're going to understand the reason you don't have to do homework is you can skip the problems that you really understand well and that you don't need to work on. Oh, I forgot about my other class too. In my other class, Levi has an A, Hannah has an A, Kobe has an A, and I think that's it. Yes, that's it. Those three have an A also. Okay, moving on. That's it for today, students. Have a great day. Contact me if you have any questions. Go ahead and get started now on your review sheet, please. Work hard the entire class period. Miss Frampton, any problems, you email me their names. I will not give them 5 bonus points on their test, and I will take away their A average privilege if they have an A average privilege, okay? Alright, thanks guys. Have a good day.